All righty, the host has started recording. All right, all right, all right. Tonight. What is tonight and where is the prompter?
Oh, okay.
I see all the panelists, but I'm lost without the prompter. I'll tell you, it is handy dandy, lickety split. Today is day 132. That's right. 132 RobLynn lives in the second year already. And that's of 497 consecutive RobLynn lives. 497, almost 500 straight shows. Today is Wednesday. It's already Thursday in Singapore and Malaysia and the Philippines and other areas of the world, Israel. However, here it's still Wednesday. It's the third day of January 2024, and I typed in 2023, so I get the Bozo Award right off the bat. It's a good thing I remembered that it's a new year. All right, we're going to talk just a little bit in getting things rolling here. 10 a.m. was Marty and Chris, 11 was Red. Those were warm-ups to OP360. And 12 o'clock was Straight Talk with you-know-who, RobLynnLive and Ollie. All right, so the three of us were here today. Ollie made a special guest appearance. And at 2 p.m. along came the three amigos, DeGarmo, Johnson, and Redfern, also known as Marty, Chris, and Richard Redfern. And they had special guests today. Special guest was none other than the CEO of ONPASSIVE, Ash Mafara.
That was special.
That was special, having him along there. And then at 8 p.m., oh yeah, you're tuned in. And oh yeah, do you, RobLynnLive? I say it again. Do you, RobLynnLive? Well, evidently, nobody on the panel does because nobody's smiling. So there you have it. I'll go ahead and laugh at myself. There we go. All right. So at 8 p.m., this is RobLynn Live. You're watching the Roundtable with Ollie the Wonder Dog. He's watching too. Tonight's format is we will start off with the fine folks on the panel saying who they are, where they're from. And tonight, we're changing it up a little bit. We're going to shorten up the intros. We want to know what their favorite color is. And I think they've been thinking about, they haven't been thinking about it very long. They know what their favorite color is and why. So that's a pretty easy one to get started on. And then we'll swing right into the questions, right? Mm-hmm. From them.
Well, make sure we say our thing about the domain name. And then...
Yes. Oh, we're live streaming now. Oh, RobLynnLive.ai.
Yeah, you're going to ask a couple questions while live streaming, and then we're going to close the live stream.
All right. Well, now that I've been straightened out and sent to my room, I'm back. And here's the deal. We are live streaming compliments of Mr. Mafara and OConnect on YouTube, the RobLynn Live YouTube channel. And there's 50 here already. Oh, my goodness. Better step it up a little here. And there's a way that those of you who aren't in ONPASSIVE can hop on board. And it's very, very easy. All you have to do is go to our domain, which just so happens to be RobLynnLive.ai. And you can go to that domain. Up pops the registration page. Fill it out. Get yourself a fine O-mail and a password. Pop in an alternate email, and away you go. It's that easy. And you get 3 free products. Come on now. Where else do you get anything for free just by typing your name? Not too many places. So remember to do that if you're not already in ONPASSIVE with Lynn and myself and our panelists and 1,427,000 others. Probably more than that. There's actually another 2 million customers that are coming in very, very soon, and some of them are here already. All right. So that's RobLynnLive.ai.
Get the free digital products, O-mail, O-net, and O-trem.
That's correct. All right. What else did you want me to go over first? Anything special? How about we pray for Ash?
Sure.
Let's pray for Ash, his lovely wife Ashmahan, and their two handsome young men, Omar the author and Yusuf the astronaut. And we've got pictures of Omar and Yusuf in their astronaut get-ups prior to Halloween. Really cute, really cute. They look like they're ready to go to the moon. Mm-hmm. And as well as the how about the tech team, the media team and support staffs around the globe for their good health. Also pray for them and their safety. Hello to Chris Tiazon. Also, please send out your love, light, and prayers to all who may be ill or injured for a complete and speedy recovery. We are the RobLynnLive prayer warriors, and I must say thank you to everyone who prayed for our little man Ollie, little boy Ollie, the wonder dog. He's walking and running. He's still favoring his right leg, but he's running now. So, I mean, that just doesn't happen. You just don't snap your fingers and that happens. So I think the prayers do work. I've always said that. Doesn't matter what religion you are. If you pray, good things are going to come your way. Ooh, I didn't even know I was going to rhyme. If you pray, good things will come your way. And that's true. So also, if there's anybody you know that's sick or injured, please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And I think we're ready. Are you ready?
So you're going to skip this?
I better not. Okay, we want to go over a couple of announcements. We go over them every night, and we add this and that. Migration without hesitation. Sign your NDA or NDAs plural. Get your affiliate link or links. I had someone today that got a hold of us and said, well, I can't sign my NDA. What do you mean you can't sign your NDA? Can you put your initials in there? No, it won't take it. So I logged in on their behalf, and lo and behold, they had already signed their NDA. And they just didn't scroll far enough to the bottom. So as a word to the wise, another bit of this announcement, always scroll all the way through the NDA to see your signature or your initials, whatever you put. If you've gone to the NDA, chances are you've signed it. For sure. Check out the newest ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Every day there's something new and different there. Check out the ONPASSIVE
newest
website. The newest website. That's right.
The newest video on the YouTube channel, the corporate channel, is a recap of 2023. It's a nice short 4-minute, 41-second video highlighting all the achievements of this past 2023.
And who is the editor of that? Wasn't that Red?
No, the corporate has their original one, and then Redford did a remake of that corporate. He added narration to it, so you can get that version from Redford's YouTube channel.
Unbelievable! You gotta watch that and listen to it. He put music to it and narration, and it really spiced it up a bit, I think. Mm-hmm. So 2023 in review. It'll be on the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel and also on Red's. The version on Red's happens to be I don't want to call it a remake. How about just a tweaked version? So there. Also, log into your OES and back office often. The reason being, you want to make sure that your name, that your alternate email, you've got it, you know what it is. Your phone number is not one for the Vatican because you don't need to be speaking to the Pope. Right now, you need to be speaking on passive and verify. So that's important. And
there's going to be a lot more. I think there's going to be a lot of activity this month. So if I were you, I would check the OES at least once or twice a day, and also the back office, because there's going to be good information coming from corporate.
And Ash said today, I was going to go over this a little later, but we want to get into the Q&A. Ash did say today that he will be appearing, or a representative of the company, at least twice a week now with updates and communication.
They will be doing that in the future.
In the future, starting this month, he said, the month of January. So that's good stuff. That's something we need. We all need, so we don't let our imaginations run off the side of the skateboard. So it's important that we hear from corporate I think I've always said it. I've said it directly to Ash in a text, and I'm saying it here publicly. It's very important. It's a good thing that they're going to do that. Tonight, okay. Oh, hop on an OConnect like we're doing tonight. We're on OConnect as a host, second host. You can be a second host, co-host, panelist, or attendee. Learning leads to earning. John, you were motioning. What was that? Can't hear?
There's no mic. Yeah, because we're
right.
We're not ready for you to have your mics yet. We will enable them shortly.
Right. We muted them now for the song in my little thing here, and then we'll be unmuting everybody.
When it's time. Yeah. So you'll be fine.
Everything's cool.
So
it's not your machine, it's us.
Yeah, we're doing a master mute because we're live streaming. If we enable the master mute, then the live stream, there's going to be some static. We don't want that. So that's why everybody's master muted right now.
Okay.
For the sake of the live stream.
All right. So hop on an OConnect. Learning leads to earning. And even some of the leaders are learning from RobLynnLive and learning from themselves as they try the new buttons, especially like the attendee to panelist button. Now everyone knows about it. It is hot, it is lit, it is grand, and it works. We use it every night, and we're going to use it tonight on community time. All right, so that took care of that. Should I go into introductions, or what would you like me to do?
You're going to give your 2 questions as well, so you can introduce them, but
well, I can do my questions now, but I thought a little later.
I'm going to do the 2 questions and then stop. Like, you want them to introduce themselves, they can on the live stream, or wait till the live stream is done. Either way.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I've been nominated to have 2 questions tonight, believe it or not. And I have 1 question. I think it's pretty easy. Today it was posted all over the place that ONPASSIVE through Dr. Susan, Professor Susan, has done something very special when it comes to education. What is that? Okay. Did I come through okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to repeat the question for those of you who didn't hear me, or if you heard me, it didn't make sense. Let me straighten it out. Today it was announced, or late yesterday it was announced that Professor Susan, along with the fine folks in Egypt, now I'm giving a little hint, took care of some business when it came to education. Just what was it? Just what was it? Put that in the chat if you would, attendees, panelists. If you want to put it in the chat, put it in the chat. Everyone's eligible except myself. And we have Mel right out of the chute say, is it on Joy? And Carmela, is it on Joy? Too many hints. That's okay. Who else we got here now? We got some buffering going on. We got some hellos. No buffering.
It's just going by fast. I have to pause it.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Let's look here. Mel said, is it on Joy? And then we have Carmela saying if it's on Joy. And Greg Lakin says on Joy. Isabel says on Joy. And Mayor says on Joy. Irena says on Joy. So does Don Swihart, Franz Marcelin, and John Barilla. And who else? Also, Sarananda says on Joy in Middle East, Asia, Africa, and Angela says on Joy. Robert Stifler says human resource.
Oh, I gave too many hints, although I think people are just tuned in. People are getting more and more focused on what in the world is going on a daily basis. I think that's why so many people got it right.
Greg Hill says, wait, hold on, I gotta pause the chat.
Okay.
So in order to read it, it's moving quickly. Greg says, survey said.
On Joy. Yeah, that's right. Who's that? Pat Zajac? Survey says. Can we have an A, a vowel?
Jillian says,
Enjoy and another type of Academy is ready, but not Academy. That's a good answer. Enjoy for children under 18 from Carmela. She's tweaking her answer, which is cool. Francis Tay, the production of the Enjoy project. Woo, listen to this. We're getting it now. Enjoy, according to C2, Charmaine. Enjoy is on, and it's our joy to know. Woo.
Says Christy is on.
All right. You know, you can take my microphone any day, Chris. You do a better job than I do, brother. All right, let's see. Enjoy is on. All right. Well, I think we've got enough answers, and everybody got it right.
All right. So the answer was?
The answer is Enjoy, and there's going to be an Academy. I don't want to call it a pre-Academy, but there's going to be a with Enjoy. There'll be education, and then Academy. That's huge. That is beyond huge. For now, that's throughout all the Emirates and all the Arab countries. Unbelievable. And although it wasn't mentioned, a contract was signed today. Dr. Tarek and Professor Susan were there for that signing, and it's huge. It's a huge deal. We are every day getting closer and closer to where we all want to be. Mm-hmm. I got another announcement. I think this is important that everybody know this before I ask my second question. I was able to request a withdrawal today. Oh, yeah. Robbie Boy, with his one account, I was able to go in. I had all the information because I'd already done it for Lenny, and I was able to request a withdrawal. It can be done in crypto, or it can be done with your bank. I did it with the bank. It was seamless. When I mean seamless, it was just a matter of typing in a few things, hitting submit. You have to show your ID, either a passport, driver license, or a state ID, front and back. I did that. In a matter of less than 3 minutes, it was paid for. It was on its way, and it gave me an email right away, instantaneous email that said, you have requested a withdrawal and expect your funds to be in your bank within 10 to 15 work days.
Business days?
It says work days. I checked it out, but it's the same as business days. In other words, I requested today. I've got to wait at least, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in a week and a half. So Wednesday. So 2 weeks from today, basically. Not too shabby. Mm-hmm. Not too shabby at all. Mm-hmm. Now, do I know how the ones that were put in September and October are going to be handled? Not yet. So I can't announce that. Although we're part of that group that's been waiting since September. We'll be truthful about that and forthright. So we're waiting for that. In the meantime, we hadn't put in for mine back in September because I wasn't sure how to do it. But today I did it, and I feel real good about it. The form's been changed a little bit, and it's easy. It's very, very easy. So they haven't announced this on OP360. I don't know if they didn't, want to have a rush to the pay window or what, but
you only knew because you tried it. If you hadn't
right. If I hadn't tried it, I'd be like most everyone else in the world, not know.
Yeah.
But I tried it. I said, just for grins, I'm going to try it. So I tried it, and I liked it. And everyone else will like it too. The crypto is easy. The cash withdrawal is easy. Just have your information ready. Your IBAN number, which in the United States is an account number. And the number, there's a different number for the international banking, for most of the international banking. But when you pull it up, when you pull up your account, it knows what country you're in and knows to request what information you need. AI at work. AI at work. All right. Should I hold my second question?
You can ask your second question, and then we'll stop the live stream.
Okay. I'm going to ask my second question, and then we're going to stop the live stream. Okay. What month and year did our founding founder, Ash Mafara, start offering founderships. Now, we all know back then it was known as O Founders, then Go Founders, or Go Founders and then O Founders, I should say. What month and year did that journey actually begin?
Month and
year, please.
Month and year. Okay, and
it's another easy question, but you have to realize you're dealing with a guy that struggled to get through college, so that's why.
Okay.
Thought I'd make them easy.
Let's see the guesses. Well, see who is first to guess. Carmela said 2018. Mayur says December 2018. Irena says July 2018. Melanie says June of 2022.
Wait, wow, I packed the bus up here. Is that a typo? That's gotta be a typo. You're just trying to put a different answer in. I think you know the answer, but that's okay.
Don Swihart says December 2018. Sandananda says Go Founders 2018. Francis Day says July 2018. Isabel Bailey says December 2018. Angela says May 2018. Greg says July 2018. Chris, December 2018. Greg Hill, April 2018. Frank wrote July 2018 is my guess. Charmaine says December 2018. And let's see if we have any more guesses beyond that. Mobolu says June 2018. A whole variety of answers.
All right. Well, to the best of my knowledge, since it's time for the answer, the first group that I knew of that got in was in July of 2018. The April of 2018, I think there were things in motion at that time. But I don't know that anybody actually paid for a foundership. But if anyone here, Greg, you seem to think it was April. Was it offered in April?
Let's wait and unmute them when we're not live streaming. So if
Sure.
you need to, we can stop the live stream.
Let's stop the live stream. We need to go to the panel.
And you might want to just introduce the panelists' names at least so that the people on the live stream know.
I'll be happy to do that. All right. Obviously, I need an executive producer. Thank you. Chris Tiazone from the Philippines. John Barilla from the USA. Sifu Francis Tay, the master from sunny Singapore. Jean Barilla was USA, as I mentioned. Mayur Sherbate. Aha, see? Can't fool me for long. And Melanie Marcano, Mel. He's from India. Mel from Canada. Greg Hill from the west coast of the US of A. Carmela Schwartz from Israel. Pedro Estrada from the USA. And did I get everybody? I think so.
I think you did. And we will begin with the panelists saying hello, saying what country they're from and their favorite color and why that's their favorite color. So, and then we're going to have them ask questions of the attendees. It'll be a fun night and informative. So we hope that you who are not yet on OConnect will consider coming over. The link to come over to OConnect, the attendees link is in the YouTube live chat. So hope to see you there. And
so before we go up, we want to acknowledge a super sticker from Sifu Francis. Thank you, Francis.
Thank you for the super
Appreciate
sticker.
you, brother. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, now, before we head on over to OConnect only, I want to know one question. Do you, RobLynnLive? I'm going to say it again. Do you, RobLynnLive? I think you do.
I do.
All right. Now I must, because I'm here every night. All right. So that all being said, if you're not in ONPASSIVE in any form, as a customer, affiliate, executive affiliate, or whatever you want to call yourself, ambassador affiliate, whatever, founding member, there's one way to do it. There's two ways to do it with us. You go to RobLynnLive.ai, and that is our domain. A little dry there, but that's okay. That's our domain. It's RobLynnLive.ai, or you can go to the QR code, which isn't shown here.
It's shown on our Straight Talk at noon.
Oh, at noon. So check out Straight Talk at noon tomorrow. I've been invited to be there, so I'm going to be there at 12 noon tomorrow on Thursday. So yeah.
Every day.
Oh, every day. Oh, okay. I guess I'm now invited every day.
Mhm.
All right. So without further ado, is it time?
Yeah, do your countdown. So
I'm going to do my countdown. In 3, I'm in front of the camera. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Let's go to OConnect. Here we go. And we're going to unmute our panel.
we do the master unmute.
Master unmute. And that's how everybody should do it if you have this good-sized panel.
Well, it's also because we're live streaming. We want to keep the master unmute on. We're done with the live stream, so the master unmute is now enabled.
Well, generally I'd start with ladies, but because we've gone a little along here, I want to go right to Mayor Shabate because he may have to leave for the pharmacy. So tell us who you are, where you're from, and what's your favorite color and why?
Oh, 1 second.
One second.
Felice, now is the panel for speakers for the Q&A. You can join us at community time now, okay? So I'm going to move you to attendee. Thank you. Love you. This is okay.
You can't be moving one of your friends to attendee. You just did it. All right. We'll see you in a few minutes.
She didn't know.
Not a
I was
problem.
thinking it's community time.
No problem. Go ahead, Mayurli. We'd like to hear a little bit about what's going on over there. Go ahead.
Good evening to all of you. And myself is Mayur Shirbhate from India. My name is Mayur Shirbhate. I am from India. So my favorite color is green. We most of the use green background for the online session because of not that, but when the rainy season is going on, so when all over there is greenery, and in India, when in June, July, there is a 3-4 month for the rainy season. So I like that greeneries, and I love that color because of when green color will be seen that it is the new life is going on. So we see that now, when planting will be there, so they uh, give the nature's green color. So I love that green color for most of the time, and like lively for in rainy season also. So thank you for that for opportunity, Rob sir and Lynn ma'am. So thank you from my side.
Rob, you are mute.
Man.
Okay, now go ahead.
You know, I should handle the mute button myself, I think. That's what the problem is.
I just told you we're going to unmute you.
Okay.
So you knew.
Okay,
You
well,
forgot.
you're telling the world I forgot. You're telling them. All right, well, I forgot, all right? Oh, my goodness. This is going to be a long couple hours. All right, here we go. Let's try that again. Mayur, I'm going to come back to you. We'll come back to you first on the questions, just because we know you have to leave. All right. Now, that's Mayur. I think we need to go to Israel and check in with Carmela Schwartz. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what your favorite color is, and why.
My name is Carmela, and I live in Israel. My favorite color is, I like all the colors, but my favorite is the pink, which is the showing the optimistic people.
For optimism, I like that. I don't know. It looks like you may have a pink scarf around your neck as well. I don't know. Looks pink to me. All right. Thank you, Carmela.
Yes, I have pink on my neck. Yes. Thank you for the opportunity. And somebody else have to speak.
Okay, we're gonna shove off from Israel. And we're gonna come to the United States. I'm going to talk to Greg Hill next. Hello, Gregory.
Hello. How are you doing this evening? Thank you for having me on your panel. So my name is Greg Hill. I live in Northwest Washington, about as far as north as you can go in the San Juan Islands. My favorite color is, I guess, blue. I love all the colors, but if I have to choose one, tonight I choose blue. Tomorrow I might choose a different color, but I don't know why, but maybe because I'm a male. My mom, I never wore pink when I was growing up, so I don't know why I wear blue. I just wear blue. I do wear it a lot, actually. I don't know what else to tell you about. What am I supposed to tell you about? But that's me. I'm here. I'm happy to be here. I'm so happy to be with all these people that are here tonight. Each one of you is very special. And those who are behind the scenes that we don't get to see, but that are listening to us, thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you, Greg. There are 70 folks attending, which is not too shabby for a warm-up. We're just getting started here. Over to Mel in Canada. Go ahead, Mel. You knew I was coming to you next. You knew it.
Thank you. Well, thank you, RobLynn. Good night, everyone, brothers and sisters who are here. I am from the island of Dominica, as everyone knows. I love my little island, Nature Isle. And I migrated to Canada. I won't go too much into it because I've already given details. And I live in Hamilton, known as the mountain, and I lived there for a set number of years, maybe a bit too long, but I love it still for now. And here I am doing wonderful things in ONPASSIVE. So that's a little bit of description about me. And my color, actually my colors are colors of the islands. We came from the sun, so I love to shine with different colors. But in the midst of them, favorite is salmon orangey pink, similar to Camilla. And I love that because whenever I wear a color such as that, people always give me compliment because it glows. So that's one of my favorite colors. I find a touch of salmon orange pink anywhere with cushion, anything. It just brightens, and it signifies hope, health, and prosperity. So there goes.
All right. Thank you very much for that. We'll be back to you for a question or two in a moment.
Thank you.
And let's go to sunny Singapore and speak with Francis.
Good morning from Singapore. My name is Francis. I love the rainbow color, but my top favorite color is actually blue and purple. I like blue because it represents the sky and the sea. It also give me the feeling that the sky is a limit. The sea, the deepest you can go as far as you can. So do your best, be idealistic, be imaginative, have freedom of expression. Thank you.
Thank you. I like that, the reasons for the color. I was going to mention to Mayur, green is part of your country's flag. So there's another good reason I like green so much. It's a pretty flag for sure. All right, let's see where we going next. Let's go to John Barilla. John Barilla, USA.
Okay, there it is. Hi, everybody. Well, I'm the same as Francis in one sense, except that I have, I would say, really two favorite colors. But my favorite color would be, since I pick a favorite color first, would be blue, but it would be sky blue, but it's a light blue, but it's a sky blue. It's a deep blue. And also my other favorite color is green. I actually have a green shirt on. And the reason I kind of like those two colors, green and blue, but especially sky blue, is that I often need help to feel, bright and cheery. And I love beautiful sky blue days, especially in the spring and summer when the grass tends to be a rich green color. So even though blue is my favorite color, I always have to add green in there because my colors, they're favorites because they help me to feel happy and cheery, because that's the kind of days I love, when it's a bright sky, blue sky, and the grass is very green. That makes me feel good. So that's my favorite color or color.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like your
Oh, and I'm from
reason
New York
behind
City.
it.
Sorry. I'm from New York City, East Village. Geez, sorry.
I was going to tell him if you didn't, so I think I know where you're from too. All right, good stuff, John. Very good. Let's go to the Philippines and Chris Tiazone, and then we'll go over to Pedro. Go ahead.
Hi, mabuhay everyone.
Mabuhay.
Thank you very much. And you mentioned already my country, so I'm particularly in the southern region of that Philippine Islands, and I'm Chris. I'm called Tyson for for reasons in India, a leader in India, in the India class OES classroom by Ayush. So the color blue has a complex and sometimes contradictory meaning. According to scholars, it symbolizes heaven, the law, commandments, grace, revelation, and the Holy Spirit. Here's a poem. Since I like blue very much, here's a poem. Blue, a canvas of serenity unfurls, skies embrace, where daydreams swirl. Ocean's depths, a mystic dance, whispers of peace in a fleeting glance, symbol of trust, a calming hue, in every shade a world anew. Blue, a symphony of emotions untold, a timeless tale in its beauty unfolds. Back to you, Rob and Lynn.
Wait a minute. I may want to hear that poem again. I'm going to have you send me that poem. I like that poem a lot. Did you write that?
No, it's from ChatGPT. Of course, I got help from AI.
You're not supposed to say where you got it. You're supposed to tell me, of course I did. All right. That's good stuff coming to us from Chris. Over to my dear friend, Pedro Jose Estrada Solares. Senor, bring it.
Hello, everyone. This is Pedro Estrada in Gettysburg, USA. I am originally from Guatemala, called the country of the eternal spring. Green is my favorite color, of course, because Guatemala is very fertile, and green is there throughout the year because there is plenty of sun and rain. So those are two symbols that are very appreciated because saturate the earth with the purpose of making it fertile. So Guatemala has that particular connotation, being the eternal spring. It averages about 70 to 75 degrees all year round. Of course, green is abundant everywhere, and people in the spring, even here in the US, after we had enough snow and rain, spring yields that green color that is so pleasant. Just to mention Guatemala again, Guatemala, by the way, is the country that after World War II gave the voting the winning vote for Israel to become a country. So they always won. But of course, I am an American as well. So those are the facts that I like to share tonight.
Thank you, Pedro. Now, I got to ask a question. Am I allowed to say what my favorite color is?
Yeah.
Woo! The right answer. All right. My favorite color, and it has been for over 50 years, is forest green. It's a very dark green, a little darker than Francis's background. And I've got several shirts that are forest green, and man, oh man, do they pop if you put a tie on. Not that I'm going to tonight, but forest green is my color. It's a couple of my kids' favorite color as well. I had a forest green 280ZX going back a number of years, and I sported around town in that dark green with the top down, and oh yeah. At any rate, forest green is my color, and I think it's time to go to the questions. And we're going to start, if we may. I know it seems like I may be rushing a little, but at least I'm not muted. Only because we'd like to get maybe 2 questions tonight before we have to go to community time. So here we go. Let's speak with Mayur. Mayur Sharbate, India.
Yes, sir. Thank you. My question is regarding how many total new users incoming to the ONPASSIVE. Its source for new video is there, so source is there. So how many new users join to the ONPASSIVE?
All right.
So, hi, Eddie. Can you see me? See me? Hi, love you. He says, hi, Lynn. Okay, now it's not yet community time, not yet. Now it's the panel, the Q&A. So I'm going to move you to attendee for now. Later on, you can join on the panel later, okay? So I'm going to move you now. You can still watch, but you won't be speaker now, okay? See you soon. Thank you.
All right. That was Eddie, who is a dear friend of Lynn's, and quite a story
It's first
there.
time, and Eddie is deafblind, so it's really nice to have deafblind here. I'm excited.
Let's go back to Mayur's question.
Okay.
All right. Would you repeat it one more time? This is regarding YouTube user subscribers, I guess.
Yes. Total new users joined to the ONPASSIVE. How many total new users joined to the ONPASSIVE? It is mentioned in a new video.
Oh, mentioned in the new video. Ooh, that could be a little more testy. All right. How many new users are in ONPASSIVE according to the video? That video just came out, right? Recently. All right. So how many new users? Oh, wait a minute. Look out now. We're getting answers. Holy smokes. Let's see. Michael Chatta says over 4 million.
Let's go to the top.
Of course. Let's go to the top.
Yeah.
Wish I'd have thought of that.
That'd be nice.
All right.
All right. Let's see. The first guest comes in from Irena.
And Irena Texala, first girl, usually says over 3 million. Ooh. And there's Mayur clarifying the question. And I think we've got it now. And Sadananda Das says about 3 million. Julian Hannah says 3 million. And Balas says about 3 million. Clover Kelly saying hello to her friends. Michael Chatta, our favorite emoji guy, says over 4 million. And Charlie Ellis says 3 million. Wow.
And Jillian says customers are joining every day via the ONPASSIVE website. Angela says, that's special, Lynn. The blind is here. Yes, deaf blind, both together, deaf and blind. And Sina's here. Hi, Sina. Sarananda says, in update section. Is that some other question? In update section? Maybe he's answering another question.
Another question.
Cecil is here, and he says 3.2 million. Very exact number. 3.2.
All right, 3.2. Angela Lalance says over 100 million. Oh, bring them. Where are they? I'm going to go grab some. 4 million, according to Mel.
James Kilgore.
3.5 million. It was 3 million, so now it must be close to 4 million, Jillian says. And Chris Tiazone says 3 million is what flashed back in my mind after watching the video review. All right. And Irena is saying over 100 million. Whoa.
Phyllis said over 100 million, and Irena said, what are those?
Bright sunny starburst. Yes, all right, good stuff. All right. Are the answers in, Lynn?
I think so. No, that was in the news. That was the news in the update.
Okay. Good stuff. Go ahead, Mayur. What's that number?
Most of that are giving right answer. This is right answer is plus 4 million users are there. So mentioning in video. So it is a. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
4 million.
Mayur, I'm going to message you in Messenger. I want to say something to you privately. Okay, check Messenger. All right.
All right, that's Mayur. And we'll switch it around a little bit here. That's question 1. All right. Now let's go to Greg Hill for his first question. Go ahead, Greg.
Okay, so this is difficult for me because I never know what to ask for a question. I'm just not great at preparing with what I've been through recently. So the only thing I could come up with right now that thought was kind of an easy question, and maybe it's not, I don't know. So ONPASSIVE hires people, and they are hiring people right now. And currently they are hiring, they're looking for around 12 different people to hire. And so how many job categories are there in this hiring process that they can be hired under? So how many job categories are there?
So Greg's question is, how many in this new hiring program, how many categories are they hiring for? Is that pretty much it, Greg? Okay. All right, so how many categories are they hiring for right now? And panelists, you can answer that in the chat as well.
All right. Let us see who's going to be first to answer. Irena says, no idea. And Cecil says 365 days, could be over 1.5 billion.
Cecil, you're hired. You can be my manager any day. If we get over 1.5 billion, we're working together, brother. I tell you. Woo! And I actually said it's not out of the realm of things to hit $1 billion in that first year. So that's you may be spot on with that, Cecil.
Yep, that's true.
All right.
All right. So we go to Sadananda. He says commission process. That an answer for a previous question?
I don't know what that's an answer for.
And Michael Chaka says, great question, Greg. And Jillian says, what was the answer? Oh, no answer yet. We're taking answers.
Mel is next up, and she says 3 job categories. And Isabel Bailey says 8.
Okay.
So now we got a couple answers, 3 and 8.
All
Anybody else have a guess?
Come on, make your guesses. Go ahead. John Barilla says 3.
John Barilla says 3, the Tin Man. I just want to let everybody know there's 74 people attending tonight. That's not too shabby.
And Irena says 8.
All right. Irena says 8.
Vilas says, thank you, sir. No idea. Just Vilas Chakraborty. You're very cute, Vilas. I like you. And we have Christy Zahn says 11 categories.
11?
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Okay. Clover Kelly says 8. And Cecil said globally is, wait, hold on, I gotta hold this chat. It's moved so fast. Global is roughly 8 billion, but internet could be 4.7 billion already. That's Cecil.
All right, Cecil. Irina Stexala got her information from .com.
OnPassive.com.
That's where it was.
Okay. Larry Lund says 8.
Patricia says, Patty says 5.
Patty says 5.
5.
Cool. Let's see if you're right.
And Mayur says, I got no idea. I got no idea on that one. All right. Elizabeth Simmons says, hello.
Hi,
Hello,
Elizabeth. Nice to see you here. So cool that you're here tonight. She says, hello to Lynn and Rob. Hello, back to you. How nice.
Hello.
And Irina says 9.
All right. Irina says 9. Any other guesses? Wait a minute. There's Armin Hogue.
Okay, wait.
Wait.
Skipping. Armin says 8.
Yeah.
Jillian says 5. And what was Mayur's answer? Oh, he didn't give the answer.
He says,
yet.
I got no idea.
He's thinking.
He's thinking. You got his thinking cap on.
And Chris said 11 categories, right? He said 11. And Sadananda says, my God, yes, yet we will get. That was his response. Okay, any more guesses?
You had no idea how hard that question is, did you, Greg?
It's a tough question. Any more guesses? Go ahead. We'll give you a couple more seconds. 3. Okay, nobody's venturing to guess, so that is it.
All right, go ahead, Greg Hill.
Okay, well, I heard 2 that were correct. And I believe one of them, I don't remember, the first person answered, I didn't catch the name. I know Chris got that right because Chris probably did a quick search, and he's very quick on the computer. And so he probably went to the right spot and found it and counted them, which is good. That's good. So so 2 people got it out of all the people that guessed, and it is 11.
Oh, wow.
So the second part of that question is, this is my second question today. How many people are they currently looking for to hire?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good question.
All right, so Greg's follow-up question is, how many people is OnPassive looking to hire right now? All categories. How many people?
Mm-hmm. People are thinking. People are thinking.
Paul, this is the panelists asking questions for another 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll bring people to community time, if that's okay.
So just move you to attendee for now, and you can come in at community time, which is going to be soon, or maybe more than 10 minutes. So I don't know.
20 minutes.
We'll see. Okay, thank you, Paul. We'll see you soon.
Appreciate it, brother.
Okay, here are the guesses. We got first guess comes from Irena. She says 24. Mel says 24. Jillian 24. Juliana Mbambo says 1,000.
Whoa. 1,000?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good guess.
Okay. Oh, and in the meantime, Sunil Kumar Speedhar says, how come the profile is empty? So right now,
I have the answer.
okay, you can tell them quickly.
Right. I was on the phone with probably half a dozen people today. My profile of my main account, it's blank. Well, they're tweaking, they're updating, they're upgrading that to where it will meld perfectly. In other words, fit perfectly with O-Verify. So that's the reason for that, just so everyone knows.
And Mayur says, could you repeat the question? Well, go ahead.
Okay, well, how many people are they currently seeking for hire?
OnPassive, right?
Yes.
Okay, and we have Keiko saying hi to her friends here. Hi, Keiko. She says, I have no idea, and it's not my thing to multitask for sure. I have no holiday here. Oh, we love you, Keiko. So, okay, let's see. Let me scroll up a bit. All right. So the last guess was from Juliana, and then Sadananda said 24. Keiko said she doesn't have any idea. The last Chakraborty says 24. And Mel said open positions. And any more guesses?
All right, Greg, the ball's in your court for the answer.
Well, currently, from what I read on just the first page of one of the categories, that's why I should have said that in the first place. There's quite a few pages there. I couldn't count them all. But on the first page, there is 12.
Oh.
12.
Just on the first page. And there's being a lot of categories there. It goes on for quite a ways. I was a little bit surprised. So actually, I'm not correct because I don't the total amount unless I take the time to count them all. I didn't realize that till actually I got into it and started counting them, going, oh, this is going to take a while. So there could be as many as, with 11 categories there, I thought, you never know, maybe 500 people.
Wow.
I have no clue.
And Irina says it's showing 24.
The first page under the category that I'm looking at, which was accounts and finances, was 11. I mean 12. I'm sorry. But
all right.
It changes.
Based on your current thinking, my answer is correct.
Huh? What was your answer?
12.
Based on the first category.
12. Based on the current thinking.
But if you use how many categories? 11 categories is probably way more than 12.
Oh, yeah.
So that is currently posted on the website.
Thank you.
They need more than 11 categories.
I'm just trying to drive traffic to our different categories.
The more the merrier. Bring it, bring it, bring it.
Okay, having fun. That's all. Thank you.
We are. All right, let's go. Let's go to Mel. Mel, are you ready with a question? You want me to come back to you? We can.
Just trying to unmute.
Oh.
You have to unmute. There you go.
You're unmuted. Have you got a question for Grandpa?
Uh-oh, there's no... Oh, you muted yourself again. Try again.
Please come. This mic, man. Yeah, thank you very much, Lynn.
You're welcome.
I have the questions. Let me open it up. What is the latest My Link that was posted under My Links in the OES? And what day was it posted? The latest number, My Link, under My Links in OES, and what date was it posted? What's the latest number?
Okay, what is the latest link number and what date was it posted? Here we go. Go, 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 people. Make your guesses. 52 as of yesterday or today, Irena says.
All right.
Jillian says 52. Remember to say the date. 52 says John Barilla. Hold on 1 second. It's scrolling too fast. Okay, John Barilla says 52, as well as Angela Lalande. Don Swihart says link 52. Carmela says 145. Mayur says January 2 is the date. Jillian said yesterday, which was January 2. Vilas is 52, as well as Ken Roy and Sadananda. They all say 52. Armin says, I'm cheating, 52. And Don Swihart said the date was yesterday. Lori Lund says 52. And Francis Day says 52 in January. But what day in January, Francis Day? What date? Gregory Hill says, survey said 52. And Charmaine says 52 posted on the 3rd of January.
Well, there you go. There's one of your students helping you out, Francis.
Isabel Bailey says 52 yesterday. Sina says 52 January 2. And Irena's response to Greg Hill said a response of survey said 52. Irena gives you starburst and a heart. See if any more guesses came in after that.
I believe that's it.
Let's pause.
Let's go back to Mel.
52 it is, and we have many scholars in the house because everybody's paying attention. So yes, 52, and it was posted the 2nd, which was yesterday.
January 2.
Yeah.
And if I may, Ash said today he's looking for people that are engaged and that are focused. Those are his words. Well, you know what? The group that comes to RobLynnLive proves every Wednesday by their answers that you guys are engaged and focused. And that's what Ash is looking for from everybody.
Exactly. And Sharon Koo says, haha, I shall go with the flow. 52, LOL. And Anthony Henderson says 52 one day ago.
All right.
I think that's it for guesses.
All right, 52, lucky number 52. Boom, 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 RobLynn.
Good question.
Boom, bada boom, bada boom. All right, now, without further ado, let's, I think we're going to Christia's Zone.
All right.
Philippines. Lay a question on us, buddy.
Chris.
Hi. Okay, here it goes. I'm gonna share through a presentation feature, but first of all, for those who would like to enable sound, just enable sound by clicking on the sound icon, which will be minimized speaker layout. Okay, so for example, this one, once I present, our panel will be minimized, and click on the bottom left the speaker icon to unmute. Okay, so before anyone else could not hear sound, I have to announce it. So I'm gonna present it now. Okay, so it says here a technical connection. Guess what it is?
A technical connection. Guess what it is?
Can you guess the picture word that takes a picture of the screen in seconds? Share your answers on the chat.
Okay. We're going to have to wait till the chat comes back up.
Okay. Oh, of course.
I don't see the chat at the moment. Now I see it. Okay. All right, let's look at the chat, see what the guesses are. All right. Well,
it's a technical question. Picture word.
Jillian says video, and Melanie says prompter, and we have the guest from Carmela. She says whiteboard, and Armin says saying hi to his friend. Okay, keep the guesses coming.
Screenshot.
Okay, let's look at the guesses here in the chat.
I could have sworn we were supposed to put them in the chat, but
yeah,
I think Greg got a little excited.
I know. Put it in the chat. Sadananda says prompter. Laurie Lund says whiteboard. Francis says screenshot. Sina says screen capture.
Oh, wow.
Screenshot says Armin Hogue. Screenshot to Sina. Irena says screenshot. And Charmaine says she missed the video. She didn't get to see the video. Oh, it's there. It's still there, though. You can see it. Refresh, then you'll probably see it. And Brenda Ross says screen talk.
All right, Master Chris. Let's have it there, Captain Microphone.
Of course, it was given by the clue was given already by our one of our panel, Greg. It is screenshot. That's why I laughed.
Got excited.
Hey,
And
he's a believer in helping one, you help us all. So there you go, right there.
Okay. Mayor
the-
says
and
no sound. I don't know why he has no sound.
yeah, that's why we made a point that to
I
enable
have I have no
because
chat.
you're an attendee. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
in the
chat
chat.
disappears periodically. Just refresh and the chat will come back.
I
Okay,
can't
Chris.
even refresh.
Oh, exit the full screen mode.
Yeah, I
You're
can't get
not.
out of it.
Oh, click on the.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
Don too. She said she didn't have sound, but she refreshed and then she got sound.
Yeah. So my second question to this is, since we know the answer already, screenshot in OConnect, what do we call screenshot here? It is not screenshot. Everyone has it. You, even attendees webinar view, you have the buttons there. What is it called? It's not screenshot.
Okay, let's see what the people say in the chat. Write your answer in the chat, not verbally, okay? So what is the alternate word for screenshot? And Mel says screen capture.
Yes.
Ken Roy says capture. Michael Chata says screen capture. Sorry, tongue twister. Armin Hoke says prompter. Brenda Ross says screen capture. And we have Anthony Henderson saying text to voice. Greg Hill says screen capture, and Don Swihart says capture. Carmela says, I'm not sure what she said. Maybe you could repeat that, Carmela. Jillian says screen capture. Irena says, I have to go outside. My alarm in the car is going crazy. Be back. Okay, we'll see you soon, Irena. Angela Lalande says capture. Armin says capture. Okay. Sarananda, yes, screen capture. Sharon Koo, screen capture. Keiko Hoshina says screen capture.
All righty, let's have the answer there. Could
Yes.
we?
Almost everyone got it right because it's right on their face, just below.
They just have to click the button.
Yeah. Thank you very much for
Screen
participation.
capture it is. All right, good stuff. Okay. Let's go to Sifu Francis. Go ahead, Francis, please. Question.
I think we should have a what call it, rules for the panel. Anyone answer the question, give them a yellow card.
You get a yellow card.
Yellow card is a penalty in soccer and football.
Two yellow card. They will need to have
wrong. It's a penalty card, and they have to go.
Okay, but people who don't know sports will know that. You have to explain it.
I just did.
I know. Now I know. I didn't know before that. Okay.
All right.
I will give you a very hard one.
Uh-oh.
Red hot?
Hard question. Hard answer.
Hard.
We have a screen. We have a QR code in the OTRIM. QR code can be found in OTRIM. Where is the other one found?
Where is the other QR code found? Right?
Where can you find the other QR code?
Okay, where can you find the other QR code? One is in the, what was
OTRIM?
it? In OTRIM. Where is the other one? All right, let's look at the chat. Go and see the answers. Don Swihart says, where's the rule book? LOL. And Mayer says, my link section. And also, yeah, he says, my link section. Carmela says, OTRIM. Okay, so Francis said the QR code is in the OTRIM section, but it's also in another section other than OTRIM. So what is that area? Armin says, not able to edit my comment for spelling errors. It's okay. He said he meant to say crowd. Please repeat the question, says Charmaine Ung.
Oy vey. Go ahead. Repeat the question, will you, Francis?
The QR code is found in O-Trim. Where is the other QR code found? Where can you find the other QR code?
All right. Sadananda says in link, and Carmela says my links. Elle says my links. Momodu says in my links. And Don Swihart says in OConnect. My link section, says Jillian.
All right. Any other guesses?
My links is Olakunde Sent Wali says my links. I think that's it for guesses.
All right, Francis, bring that answer.
Well, I thought this is a tough question, but it seems to be everybody knows it's my link. Huh? My link is correct.
Yay, people.
All right, everybody.
He last just chimed in. The last Chakraborty said my link, and Laurie Lynn said my link. So pretty much most people got that one.
This is a in-tune focus group. Okay, I'm assuming Mayur has to leave shortly. Do you have another question ready, Mayur?
Yes, sir. Second question is that how many projections on Burj Khalifa? ONPASSIVE show is on Burj Khalifa. How many times will be shown by ONPASSIVE?
Okay, how many projections has ONPASSIVE made in Burj Khalifa? What are the total number of projections?
That's not an easy one. John is thinking.
That one would be hard to guess. You have to like look at YouTube channel and count all the Burj Khalifa videos, right? That's the way to do it, I guess. All right, so the first answer we have, Sadananda says, yay, the dancing woman. And we have Laurie Lynn saying 25. I'm going to mute you, my ear. There's a lot of background sounds just for a minute. And we got Laurie Lynn saying 25. Angela Lalande says 17. Don Swihart says 23. Sadananda says 24. And Robert Stifler, Robert says 500. And Pedro says 17. The last Chakraborty says 30. And Ola Kunde says 15. So I think there's like almost all different.
It's all over the ballgame.
Yeah, it's all over. That's pretty interesting. And Jillian says 25. And Mel says, I don't know really.
All right.
And Armin says 25, like Laurie said.
Okay. Go ahead, Mayur.
Anthony says,
Unmute yourself again and tell us the correct answer.
Petro sir is right. It is 17 plus 17 Burj Khalifa shows by ONPASSIVE.
17.
No kidding. I don't know why I wouldn't think it was that many, but wow, that's cool. All right.
All right. Thank you, Mayur. If anytime you have to leave, just shove off. And if we're still here and you get to the pharmacy, cool. If not, we'll see you on the flip. Thank you, sir. All right. I think it's time to go to John Barillo. Let's go, Barillo. What you got for us, question-wise?
Okay. Well, let's see. I think Rob swiped my first question. Then somebody did then link 52 question got swiped. So I'm going down the list. I got a couple. Okay. Do I have to ask two in a row, or should I wait for 2 rounds? Because I could go 2 in a row real quick.
Do 2 in a row. Why not?
Yeah.
The biggest thing I was worried about is Mayur getting work.
First one short. Everybody remembers the big event we had at GITEX. It was a great event. All the big tech companies were there showing off, and it was our first time there. We won something. What did we win at the GITEX display?
All right. Good question.
A Barbie doll?
Okay, let's look for the first guesses. All right. Who's going to guess first? What did ONPASSIVE win at the GITEX show? And Don says best booth display.
Good answer.
Brenda Ross says
Best.
best display. Olakunde says the best booth.
All right.
Let's wait.
Any other answers? Come on now. There's 71 of you here. Somebody's got an answer.
Armin says an award of Tim Hortons coffee forever.
I can't even get one Tim Hortons coffee.
Mayur says best display booth. And Charmaine Ung says the best display. Foodpassy. What is that, Charmaine? Foodpassy. And we got best booth display. Oh, she deleted that one, I think. Vilas Chakraborty says the best display. Sadananda says best booth. Don says LOL. Melanie says Dubai Takdir Award. Charmaine said, I meant best booth display. We got it, Charmaine. And Angela Lan said, I will try to come back, Lynn. Yeah, come back if you can. That would be nice.
Good stuff.
For sure. Any more guesses, you guys? Any more? 71 of you here. I'm sure we can get more guesses than just 5 or 6. Any more? Last call. Okay.
All right, Johnny, what's the answer?
Well, best booth. We were very impressive, and we won our first time there. Best booth. Quite simply that. Best booth. So,
And
yeah.
wasn't it also announced that we'll be getting a bigger space in the front room?
Right. With more space next time. I believe they did say that. Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, Johnny, why don't you give us question 2 now?
Yeah. There was a big controversy today in OP 360. Yeah, there was. A word came up, right? And it was when they were going back and forth. Ash was going back and forth with the guys, and they were talking about facial structure or expression or whatever that was all about. And there's a word for that. So I don't know if I should make you try to remember, if you saw it today, what the word was. But let me tell you the definition of what the word that was the controversial pronunciation of the word. So the word means a person's facial features or expression, especially when regarded as indicative of character or ethnic origin. And then it also means the supposed art of judging character from facial characteristics. And there's even another definition of it, which often means the general form or appearance of something, perhaps landscape, the general appearance or form of a landscape or anything, but landscape's an example. But what was the word? I'm wondering, should I ask you to try to, it's hard to spell. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you I'm not going to tell you the word. I'm going to spell the word for you. PHYSIOGNOMY. Now, there were 2 pronunciations. Key Wendell came up, and well, first of all, Ash was trying to pronounce it. He was, oh my goodness, he couldn't come up with. Chris Johnson was murderizing it. Oh my goodness, it was terrible. And so Key Wendell texted him with a vocal message, probably on Messenger, and he said it's pronounced physiognomy. Then Robin Noble came on and said, no, that's incorrect. It's physiognomy. So my question is, how would you folks pronounce the word that I spelled for you? I gave you both pronunciations, physiognomy or physiognomy. Say A or B. Physiognomy is A, physiognomy is B. Which way would you pronounce it and think was right? Or say the way you pronounce it, or, A or B.
All right.
Physiognomy is A, physiognomy is B.
All right, let's get the guesses going here. First response is from Melanie. She says, she spelled it, she didn't pronounce it, but PHYSIOGNOMY. And
Physiognomy.
So they put the G. Well, the thing is,
they spelled the word.
It's spelled one way. That's the thing. It's spelled with a G. But what I'm saying is, do you pronounce it physiognomy with the G, or B is physiognomy, no G? So it doesn't matter how you spell it. It has a G in the spelling. It's how
Melanie,
you say it.
Melanie and Isabel just said the word. They spelled the word out. Jillian says the G is silent and the P is silent. Olakunde spelled the word correctly. Keiko said, sounds really controversial. And she spelled the word. And Sadananda said, profiling. Greg says, onomy. Mel says, physiognomy with G sound. Greg says B, which is the silent G. Keiko and Isabel and Rena all say B. Don Swihart says B, and Angelin says B. Olakunde says B. Armin says A. Sadananda says G is silent. Jillian says B. Juliana Mbambo says B. Vilas Chakraborty says B. So does Charmaine and Sharon Koo and Brenda Ross. They all say B. And Armin says G is not silent. Eileen spells the word, and she spelled it correctly. Irena says without the G. And Armin says good night. Pedro says B. David Wazowski says, I'm having deja vu. I've been in this debate before. LOL. Isn't that weird when you get deja vu?
Earlier today, Dave was in it, I know.
Yeah, Jillian says silent G. Pilar says silent G. Mayer says, thank you, RobLynn, madam, and all panelists, all attendees. I have to leave the show. Thank you. God bless you all. Good night. Good night, Mayer. And Kenroy spells that word correctly. Armin says G in good night is not silent. Neither would physiognomy. He said it, you would pronounce the G. And Sharon says, sounds like physiognomy. Jillian says, maybe not silent, I mean. And Olakunde says, physiognomy. Gianna says, G is silent. I was listening from Ash and Robin. He was listening to the live. Eileen says, physiognomy. And I think that's it. Wait, give me a second. Yep, that's it for guesses so far.
All right, over to you, John.
Yeah, well, see, very interesting. Controversy continues. There was both one or the other, but you know what? You're all wrong. You're all wrong. Words are my business. Both pronunciations are correct. In the UK, it is most often pronounced physiognomy without the G sound, physiognomy. In the USA, it is mostly pronounced. This is not completely, because you can see people here even where some were one, some were the other. But here we mostly say physiognomy. The thing is, it's Greek in origin, and the G was very strong in the Greek pronunciation. So originally it was physiognomus or something like that. But it was a Parisian word that took the G sound out. And obviously the UK and Europe would be influenced by that. So that's why they say mostly physiognomy. But really, either way is okay. They're both correct. Take your pick. That's my answer.
Thank you, JJB Tin Man. Very good.
Very nice.
Let's, if we may,
Sorry,
let's
may
go
I
to...
say, sorry about that. May I say, John, before you even gave the answer, I knew because I listened to it before I came on the live. So myself and Isabel, I think, we had already put the word down, and I did the syllabus at the end. So I
Okay.
knew the answer already, long time. Sorry about that.
Very good.
Good stuff, Mel. See, once again, here we are. We're so focused we can't stand ourselves. I
Yeah.
mean, this is good. This is real good. This is just what Ash is looking for. He's not he's just asking for people to know what's going on every day. And that's what this crew does, this crowd does.
Yep.
All right, over to Carmela. Have a question there, Schwartzy.
Hello, hello. I thought
Hello.
you forgot me.
How could I forget you? We had
I don't know.
75 people asking where in the world you were last night. So I had to send out a search party. The search party said, well, she's in bed sleeping. Oh, okay.
Yeah, people were asking about you. So nice, Carmela.
Yeah. So no, I didn't forget about you.
I very appreciate that everybody's remember me and worry about me and pray for me and ask good for me. It's very nice. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So to the question, I will have a similar question, a small one. How do I sign up for ONPASSIVE ecosystem? Easy one.
That's an easy one. I know the easiest answer, but that's not fair to everybody else. All right. How do you sign up to get into the ecosystem? How do you do it? How do you do
So
it?
it's not how do you log in, right? It's how do you register to be part of ONPASSIVE, right, Carmela?
Register.
How can one?
Yes.
All right. And we see. Let's look at the answers in the chat. And Armin wants to say, get his little funny response there. He says, wait, I gotta scroll up. He says, I was right. It's your to me. Mug stop to me. Get it? All right, that's his joke. Greg says Jamata Keiko San. And Melanie says you can register through https://onpassive.com. And we have Don Swihart saying registration page. Jillian says you can register from the corporate website or from an affiliate's link.
True.
And Armin says, Carmela, take care with your 2 dogs. And Irena says, get oatmeal. Carmela sent hearts and emoji with hearts on it. Armin Hoke says, go to RobLynnLive.ai. Sadananda Das says, OES by oatmeal. Mel Marcana says, ONPASSIVE.com registration page. David Rosowski says, barking tree frogs, Armin, rubber side down. And Jillian says, via oatmeal. Eileen Cowell says, create an oatmeal. Isabel Bailey says, RobLynnLive.ai. Charmaine Ung says, we'll tell people to listen to Robin Lynn daily on their variety chat show because they've been mentioning how to register to death.
I only do what I'm told.
David Rosowski says, get with a founder/reseller.
Good answer.
And Mel says, or our affiliate link. Brenda Ross says, ecosystem.onpassive.com and click register. Pedro says, through an invitation from an ONPASSIVian or by going to onpassive.com. Very good answers from everyone.
All right, let's have the correct answer there, Fire.
Deluxe is OES, oatmeal registration. All right.
This chair.
Oh, just switch chairs. Okay, while my husband switched to a more comfortable chair, we will proceed. So let's get our answer now.
One can sign to ONPASSIVE ecosystem by click on one given referral links and sign up with the first name, last name, username or mail AI and password. And sign with the valid credit so that the user will be landing on the mail inbox page. Lynn, we don't hear you. You're on mute.
Did most people get it right, Carmela, in the chat?
What? Yes, most people get it.
Okay. All right. Very good. Good job. All right. Who's next? Is there in line here?
Let's see. Let's go to Pedro.
Pedro Estrada.
Another question? Can I say another question?
Her second question. Yeah, she can, right?
Yeah, that's okay. Go ahead, Carmela.
Can I access non-passive product from OES dashboard?
Say again.
Can I access all on-passive product from OES dashboard?
Ooh, good question.
Can I access all OES products from the OES dashboard?
All right. Let's have some answers.
Irena says yes. Melanie says yes. Sarananda says yes. Momodu says yes. Brenda Ross says yes. Gregory Hill says yes. One single sign on. Eileen Cowell says yes. And others that said yes are Olakunde, Jillian, Vilas Chakraborty, and Charmaine Yes, 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 yes. David Rosowski says, I had a coffee fit and missed the question. So can you access all ONPASSIVE products via the OES dashboard? And we have James Kilgore, he says yes. And Ken Roy Gallion says yes. Available products, yes, we can access them.
The question is answer is yes. Most of the people are focused and again engaged.
Yes.
True. Thank you, Ms. Schwartz. That was quick and easy. Appreciate it. Pedro, let's go over to you. And this thing is rolling pretty smoothly with asking two questions. I think we're going to stick with this format. So if you've got two ready, Pedro, fire away, brother.
Well, I have two questions, but one, I wrote a Word document that I like to send to Chris. Probably he can upload it. I don't know if I can send it through email or Messenger. But the other question, the easy one, is about the statistics, things accomplished by ONPASSIVE in 2023. And the question is, how many websites were produced in 2023 by ONPASSIVE?
Can you repeat that one more time?
Yes, how many websites were created by ONPASSIVE in 2023?
Okay. How many websites were created by ONPASSIVE in 2023? Meaning the ONPASSIVE website, right?
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So how many versions of it have we had in 2023?
Exactly.
That's a good question.
All right, let's hear from those attendees out there in Radio Land. That's
I'm sure people are going to start counting, I think. All right, we have, hold on. Okay, David says 52. Carmela says 52. Kenroy says 3. Vilas Chakraborty says 3. Ola Kunde says 52. Armin says LO. I think he meant to say LOL. Momodu says 50. Sarananda says now 52. Carmela, every week, one. So that's 52. Armin says 59. Jillian says 52 affiliate links. And Irena says less than 52, LOL. And Mel says 52. Don Swihart says 52.
All right. Survey says Go ahead, Pedro.
Well, what I picked from the 360 today, and I don't know how they came up with the number. Maybe it's they created for each of the members one website, or they personalize it. But the number I saw was 1.3 million. Whether they are envisioned or they were created, that I would have to go back to the replay and see it. But they mentioned 1.3 million. In the numbers display, they were playing statistics.
Yeah, I'll check that one a little later myself. I'll be curious. That seems like a lot, a website.
Okay. Yeah, I will have to corroborate that by replaying. But the second question, I have it typed up on a Word document. I don't have the means to do a prompt, or maybe I can send you the Word document. It's a simple Word document, but it would be hard to. It's not hard. I can make the question without the display, but if it's available, I like to send it just to know that it can be done.
I don't know if we want to try that now while we're live, but we should do that in advance. Pass it to us in advance, and then we can upload it. We'll do that next time, okay?
And we can do that next time. That's no problem.
Because we don't want to hold up.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, things are moving along pretty quickly, and I like this format.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the question anyway. Mm-hmm. It's about languages in OES. How many languages are there available in the OES platform? How many languages are available?
Okay.
So I had the breakdown.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead. Anybody can guess.
Okay, Carmela says 220. Armin says Charles Lasong said long ago that documentation defeats conversation. Greg Hill says 225. James wants to say that OBLESS is his favorite part of ONPASSIVE. When they're saying that 1.something million, maybe it's referring to each individual has their own website, and when you add it up, it will be over 1 million. That's what Brenda Ross is saying. Jillian says 225. Armin says that quote helps me. Isabel says 200. Michelle Weaver says 225. I'm going to get Ali. I'll be right back.
Ali seems to want a little more attention. And Michelle said 225. Isabel 200. I think Lynn repeated those. Right. See if we have any other answers. Otherwise, I think we need to go to Pedro. Okay. It looks like it's back to you for the answer. Pedro, please.
Yes, exactly 142 languages. And it's good to know it, because if you're talking to somebody about ONPASSIVE, you can mention that fact. 142 languages. I have a breakdown of each letter, but it would be best in the document that I have, because it would be too complicated to explain why I have it like that. I will send the document for the next time so it can be uploaded, but it's 142 languages. It's a fact that we have to know, because when we talk about ONPASSIVE, it's good to tell them that it's available in your language, what language you speak, and it's good to know exactly what languages people speak to. You speak one language, two languages, or they are there. It's good to know whether they are there or not. Take a look. I have a breakdown. The letter A has 8, the letter B has 7, and so forth. But that's too complicated. Just 142.
142. All right. Thank you, Pedro. We appreciate that.
Yes.
Let's go to Mel Mel for her second question.
Thank you, Rob. Bring up my notes. 1 second. Okay. Of course, it will open. Okay, I get it. One moment. Okay. Posted on January 1st, 2024 in OES, it reads, "You got gifts." When you read more, it also reads, "Let's kickstart the year with how many gifts are mentioned? What is described in each gift?" So January 1st, 2 days ago, OES, it was posted, "You got gifts." When you read more, it also says, "Let's kickstart the year with," and it says the number of gifts, name how many gifts, and what each gift describes.
And that's gifts, GIFTS, right?
Gifts, yeah, gifts.
Okay. Wanted to clarify that for Greg.
Okay. Not gifts, but gifts.
Gifts with a TS. Got it. All right. Let's see some answers in the. Let's see. Okay. Oh, we got answers already. All right. Irena says 2. Carmela 2. And Jillian 2. So far, everybody's saying 2 gifts. GIFTS.
The 2 gifts. What does each gift entail as well?
Okay. Isabel 2 gifts. Eileen 2 gifts now. Olakunde Sentwali, tell us what 2 gifts there are, and everybody else tell us the 2 gifts, please. Got another answer from Greg Hill. Oh, that was the same Greg Hill. There's only one Greg Hill here. Oh, man. Oh, let's see. 2 gifts, 1 month free, and executive discounted prices coming from France. Now, there's a panelist, I'd say, right there. Yeah. And Irena says 1.1 package. All right. And 2 gifts, 1 month, free OConnect, according to Ken Roy. James Kilgore says a gift. And Irena Sala says the second one is a discount. Ooh, I believe we got a focus group here. And here's Brenda Ross, 2 gifts, 1 month. And where'd you go, Brenda? Okay, and discount prices for executives. Ooh. And Eileen Cowell says 1 month free, price to continue at $93. Oh, I like that. 1 month free, price to continue at $93. Yeah. Let's see. Jillian says 1 month extension for OConnect and the executive bonus discount. Good answer. Mamodu Jola. Jalo says OConnect subscription extension and executive discount. He's right on time, that guy. All right, any other answers? Let's go, let's go. There's still 58 of you here. Let's not fade out too much. Need some more answers. All right. It looks like that's going to be it on the answers. Let's go to the one who asked that question. The one, the only, Momo.
Yeah, almost everybody got it right, but I wanted you all to read exactly what it says. Gift number 1 reads, "All OConnect paid customers receive a 1-month gift. Enjoy OConnect 10,000 attendees package, 100% paid for you, valued at $125. And gift number 2 reads executive discounts, which you all are partially correct, but you missed that part. Prices continue until Wednesday, January 31st. It reads for details. You know, it says, from the example, we'll pay the 93, which you all answered, instead of 43. I mean 143. And then for the non-founding members, it says you'll only pay 190 instead of 240. And they also get the free months of OConnect with 10,000 attendees. That's the part that was missing, but everybody else, they got it right.
Pretty remarkable answers, I'd say. Everybody was pretty well tuned in, and that's good stuff, Mel. That's good stuff. Now, we normally don't go this long for questions, but let me say this. The last 5 weeks, we've only gotten one question in. Tonight, we got 2 questions in, and Francis, I didn't forget you. I don't say it. Francis will be up last with his second question. But I think this way ran pretty smooth, having 2 questions and maybe even asking the 2 at once. So we'll see. Oh, over to you, Francis. Come on, question man. I know you got a question.
I have an old question, old one.
Old one, okay.
Where do you find the reply if you send an OTP?
If you send an OTP, where will you find the reply?
I know. I did one of those today.
You're going to get a yellow card.
More than one, I'm sure.
Let's let the guests try. Okay, let the attendees try.
Okay.
All right.
I'm muted.
Okay, let's see.
If you click the button for OTP, where you will get the reply.
Okay. Brenda wants to say thank you for all the wonderful questions. I am always learning something new. Thanks, Brenda, for that. In your personal email, says Mel. Carmela says your email. Don Swihart says email. Irena says mail. Ola Kunde says the alternate email. And Eileen Cowell says in your mail. Franz Marcelin says your email. Kenroy Gallion says alternate email address. Chris says I always get a reply through my alternate email.
All right, Sifu, bring it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that people still have this different answer. It's through your alternate email. That's why you need to keep your alternate email alive.
Yeah.
Keep using your email, not your alternate email. Otherwise, it's expired or disabled. You cannot use it for your OTP.
A perfect example was me today, not to heart, but when I requested the withdrawal from my one account, it sent me the OTP and it went to my alternate email, which is Oliver Gorman. So I'm proof positive that's where that OTP goes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we got around to everybody tonight for 2 questions. I think that's pretty good. And there's been a couple of questions by the attendees. Did you highlight them or no? James Kilgore had one that he wanted to ask the panelists.
Well, if he can, I didn't save any of them.
I didn't say, okay, no problem at all. All right. Without further ado, I think it's time we go to community time. We'd love the panelists, you panelists that can stay to stay. Please stay. And then we'll turn on the attendee button. And let's see what attendees want to join us.
Okay, so let's explain the processes. Some people may not be familiar.
All right.
So there's an speaker request icon. I will enable it. You will, as an attendee, see a new icon on the bottom that looks like a person, and you will click on that. It will request to become a speaker. I will then accept it, and you will be on the panel in a matter of a few seconds. So now that we've explained the process, I am going to enable the request speaker function right now.
Here it goes.
So go for it, you guys. We will see your requests.
Let's see some attendees that want to come to the panel.
Okay.
One already. All right. That's Gianna from Queens, I believe. From Queens.
Come on down. You see everybody saying, come on down, you guys. Don't be shy.
Well, I thought John was telling me to hurry up and shush. That's what I thought. All right, there's Gianna. He's here in less than 3 seconds. Armin Hogue, here in less than 2 seconds. This thing is lit.
It's rocking.
This thing is lit. You want to bring people to a panel? Just click the button.
This is the way to do it.
Click the... Hello, Gianna.
Hello, good evening. Good evening to all of you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Don
Good
Swire's
morning.
here. It took
Good
less
morning. Good morning, Singapore.
Wow.
Happy New Year to all.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
Hello, Armin. Hello,
Armin
Dion.
Hogue is in the house. He appears lit.
He is.
Namaste, namaste, everyone. How you
Don
doing?
Swihart is in the house.
Yeah,
That means
namaste,
DL can't be
namaste.
far.
Hi, Don and Thiel.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, kids.
Come on, folks. We want to see more.
Come on, let's build this panel up like we did last night to about 24. That'd be cool.
There are 15.
Here we go. We got someone else
We
coming.
got 59 of you here. I'm sure we can have a bigger panel. We have Cynthia Hopkins, and
All
she's
right.
deaf, and she's coming.
Good.
Cecil is deaf, and he's coming too. Or he's here now. Is he here now?
Not Cecil, but Cynthia is here.
Okay, I accepted. Oh, there he is. Cecil, right here.
Huh, there he is.
Yeah.
Huh, there he is. All right. This is the way we do it at RobLynnLive. We invite all to be participants. That's the way we roll.
We got Michelle here.
All right, Michelle's here.
Might be Michelle Weaver. Hi,
All right,
Cynthia.
Cynthia. All right.
Hello, hello, hello. Love you too.
Cecil.
Cecil, yay! Cecil, yay! Can you see us? See me? Cecil? Oh, it froze. It froze. Okay, refresh. Click refresh. Try. Refresh. Anybody
Oh,
else?
Michelle Weaver's here.
Ah.
Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Come on, let's do it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Good. And you, Michelle?
I'm doing good.
Right on. Right
What
on.
did you think
Happy
of
New
tonight?
Year.
Happy New Year to you. What did you think of tonight's Q&A?
Interesting.
Did you learn anything?
Guess what I didn't know? I learned something different.
Good. That's why we're here. Dawn, what did you think of the new format where we get a couple of questions in?
Patricia,
I think it went really smoothly and people responded really good.
Yeah,
I think
there
it
were
went
a
great.
lot more answers. Yeah, I like that. There were a lot
Yes.
more to the questions, and we got more questions in the same amount of time. So
Yeah.
And it seemed a lot quicker. Something about it seemed quicker.
Yep.
But I think because people had their questions ready too. So
right.
no,
Plus, I
it
was
was
getting
great.
elbowed to step it up, so that helped that along. All right, let's see what we're doing. Anybody else want to come to the panel before we start talking to the panel again?
And we're getting good feedback in the chat about the panel. You know, we have people saying, thanks for that good question, Sir Francis Tay. And that's from Armin. Hi, Patty. Hello, Patty. Okay, and thanks for that good question. And we had Irena, she says, thank you to all panelists. Great questions. Brendan Ross says, good night to everyone. And Michelle, Michael Chapa says, wonderful Q&A session.
Right, Oliver agrees with that. Wonderful Q&A. Good stuff. And what we'd like to do is have the people that have come into the community time, if you have a question, put it in the chat or raise your hand. and we'll have you, say it, ask the question, either way, whatever is best for everybody. And we think that'd be fun too. That way we got questions going every which direction. And that's why we're here. Spread a little vision, a little value. All right, let's see what we got here, Robert. Oh, she locked it down on me. All right. Open. It's open. Okay, nobody else? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Is that a hand raise or are you telling me goodbye? Go ahead, Greg.
I had a question I wanted to ask. I thought it would be kind of a fun question because it's has to do with OConnect and what we're doing right now. And I, for people who have purchased OConnect already, but it's just sitting there in their office and they haven't used it yet. My question is, if you know this or not, but is it true that you can have your own webinar with yourself, or is it not true?
Good question. Let's pose that out to everybody, including the panelists here. Put your answer in the chat. Is it true? This is Greg Hill asking. Can you have your very own OConnect with yourself, or do you have to have someone else come along with you? Good question.
Okay, Rena says yes. Melanie says true. Michael Chata says yes. And we have Sina saying yes. Isabel says yes. Ola Kunde says true. Carmela says yes.
Well, that was quick.
Eileen Cowell says it is. I do it every week.
Wow. And here's Sharon too saying yes.
We can have our very own OConnect to ourselves.
And Ken Roy Gallion says yes. And yes, sirree, according to Mr. Tiazone. And Mel says she's done it many times. And Charmaine says, of course. Of course.
Answers.
Excellent. Excellent question. Good way to learn the buttons. It's an excellent way to learn the buttons. I agree, Mel.
Should be done all the time. Whenever you have a chance to learn what's going on down there. I still have a lot to learn. So I'm looking forward to doing more of that with more of us here, especially like Francis and Chris. I still have some questions. And of course, you Lynn as well, of course, but, or anybody that knows. We talked about that a little bit before about maybe having more more sessions of this, how to use our tools down there. And the only ones I really have a problem with yet still is our presentation. I'm not sure exactly how all that works.
Well, that's something Lynn and I can help with, or whoever you want to get involved. But we both know how to do that. Put the presentation board up.
Well, I wonder how many people here actually know that and have actually tried to do it or know about that. So, because I think that's a presentation board is probably a very powerful part of the tool of OConnect that really needs to be known, because looks like there's 4 different things that you can actually do with that presentation board that I'm not really sure about yet. So I'd like to be able to experience that with whoever wants to get together and do that.
I see something.
All right. Go ahead.
Currently, the whiteboard is still in progress. It's still developing, So if you want to have a workshop, then we only can teach you what we have. The whatever feature is in the presentation or the whiteboard, it may change, no?
Okay.
Maybe we can wait for one or 2 more weeks, and as the OConnect is being added on more features, especially the virtual background, which is very important to help the presentation. It's stabilized. Once the virtual background is up, then our platform is stabilized. That will be good.
Yes.
It'll be great because we'll have backgrounds, you name it. Everybody can have a different background or whatever. It means just you can design your own background, I believe, Francis. That's good stuff.
Collaborate your background for whatever subject you're going to present, which is really cool. I like that idea.
Yeah.
That's a very cool idea. Very good idea. So, any other questions from anybody on the panel or from the attendees? And here comes Robert Stifler. All right, Robert. Come on down, Robert Stifler. He's here already. Less than 2 seconds he was here. Less than 2 seconds. Man. Francis, that's unbelievable.
Robert says, I love you to everybody. Okay, so now I think it's a good time to do picture. We're going to do picture, group, picture now. Because so many people are here, it's a good time to go ahead and take the picture. So what we're going to do is I will count from 1, 2 to 3, and then take the picture. Want expressions and body language and maybe signing or gesture or peace, thumbs up, love you, heart.
That'd be good. As many of you as can come on camera, that'd be great. There's 18 people on this panel tonight so far.
So we're missing Michelle Weaver, if you want to be on it. And the other one is my own on my second device, so that one stays blank.
DL, report to the picture station. DL.
We'll wait for him if he can come. No problem. We're waiting for DL.
There'll be another picture.
Is he busy? Is he busy? Oh, he'll wait. Okay, we'll wait. You can unmute, Don. We can't hear you. Oh, here he comes. Yay.
There he is. All right, DL. We're going to take a picture. On the count of 3, it's an action shot. Everybody knows the drill. Here we go. On a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Yeah, baby.
Okay, let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that's pretty good, huh?
That's a good one.
Wow, nice. I love you.
And that'll be posted in the RobLynnLive messenger chat. So, and you can copy it and paste it or not.
We hope all
just
of
enjoy
you
it.
here are in the messenger chat. If you're not, just talk to me. We'll add you to that group. We have a special chat. I think Cynthia Hopkins, I don't know if you're in our group chat, because we share pictures, we talk there. It'd be nice for more deaf to be in our group. It would be really
Where's Eddie?
nice. Oh, Eddie. Where's Eddie?
Can you go into the attendees?
Robert can help. Oh, yeah, I can. Let me get him from attendees. Hold on one second, you guys. No, I don't see him. I don't.
He had to go. Eddie's a very fine young man. He's younger than me, so that makes him young.
Yeah, so Eddie probably left. I don't see him. Oh, he will join. Eddie's not here. See, so I checked. He's not here now. So hopefully he comes back. Yeah. But anyway, we can do more pictures later. I don't mind doing more pictures later.
So are we ready for another question from either the attendees or from you guys on the panel? Either way. Anybody have a question you want to pose out to everybody?
There's Chris. Raising his hand.
Go ahead, Captain
Yes.
Microphone.
Here it is. I'd like to use this through the presentation feature button, which co-host and would have. I would click the images, and here it is. I'm gonna present it. Please unmute. So scroll down to see puzzle. You answer me but I never ask you a question. What am I? Tickle your brain to find the answer to this puzzle and share your answers in the chat. You answer me, but I never ask you a question. What am I?
Okay,
You answer me, but I never asked you a question.
that's a good one. Okay, the guess is here. I see a guess from Jillian. She says chatbot. And James wants to ask a question. What is your personal favorite point about the ONPASSIVE brand? That could be a question we can answer next. But in the meantime,
This is posted in the Facebook as of August 16 of 2022. So
oh,
uh, just a fun to
yeah.
ask this.
Mel says the bot. Irena says the bot. Carmela says chatbot. Isabel says chatbot. And Gianna says chatbot.
No, it's not.
Great,
It's
great,
not on
great.
passive digital. It's not digital. Related. It's not on passive related. Okay.
Okay, okay. Think general, you guys. Think general. Gregory says bot. So not necessarily IT or AI stuff, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Background options is Gianna. What do you mean by that? Background option. Any more guesses?
Michael Chatta's got an answer.
Michael Chatta.
Oh, someone already got the answer.
Mel says a picture or video. And Eileen Cowell says a phone.
Ooh.
Oh.
You got it right.
I had got it right, but I didn't want to give the answer.
Oh,
Right.
Clover Kelly. Ooh.
Okay, and we got James Kilgore. For me, it is the capacity of bringing people from all over the world together. James is answering his own question. Clover Kelly says telephone. And Gianna says emoji. Any more guesses, you guys? Michelle Weaver says phone and James says emoji. That's all we got so far. All right. What is the answer?
Those who answered telephone or phone is correct.
How did you know that?
We answer it, but it never asks us a question.
Yeah. A good one. All righty. Let's go to James Kilgore's question then, right? James Kilgore says, what was his question? Oh gosh, let's scroll up. It was, what is your favorite personal point about the ONPASSIVE brand?
What is your personal favorite in ONPASSIVE brands?
What points is your favorite
There's
point
Charles.
in the brand? Okay, are these the answers? Screen capture, is that your favorite thing about the ONPASSIVE brand? Charlie Ellis says, I'm getting good info about creating OConnect. I have a family meeting from all over the world, from all over the states to wish me luck.
All right, that should be good. You'll have to invite me along, Charlie.
And
I'll come.
Gianni says prompter. Greg says, wait. Sorry. Prompter. Charlie Ellis says this Sunday. Mel says humanity. Greg Hill says to lift up humanity. And Chris says cool stuff about the ONPASSIVE brand. And Michael Chatter says AI with heart.
Good answers all, for sure, for sure.
Absolutely. To pick up everyone in the world, says Irena.
I like that.
And Michelle Weaver says OConnect.
Right. Good answers, everybody. I like it.
I like to upload the.
I
Go
like
ahead.
to upload the Word document.
Are you ready? Okay.
Yes. Oh, I thought I had uploaded it. Let's see, maybe it's here. Okay, here it is. Word document. Oh, here it is. How do I play it? Let's see if I can play it. Yes, you're accessing. Do you want to cancel? Okay. How do you play it? Present. Yes, okay, whatever it is. I'm going to say yes and see if it does.
There it is. It's up.
Oh, great. It did. Okay, OES languages. How many languages? Language capable is OES. So in the past, we already answered 142. And here's the breakdown per alphabet letter. Here the 26 English characters. And the interesting factor I wanted to mention here is that I have it here. As you can see, the bottom line has letters. They represent how many languages are there per alphabet letter. For example, Z has 1, Y has 2, X has 1, W has 1, B has 1, U has 4, T has 10, S has 7, R has 2, Q has 1, P has 5, O has 2, and so forth. So the total of these, if you add them all together, I was talking about numbers, is 142. But I can tell you, how many, let's say on the most populated is the M. It has 13. Oh no, the S has 16. And so 142 amounts, in the way that I put it, amounts to 7. Maybe Michael Chata can come up with the answer. If not, I will explain it in the next session that we do. Why 142 is equal 7. And that's a way to double check that when you add all these numbers together, the representation of these letters comes up to 142, and 7 should be the right answer when you sum it up. I don't expect you to understand me, but I will explain it as we go along. This is just the basis for something that I'm going to start explaining. So 142 represented here, but Michael Chata maybe can answer why 147 is equal 7. 142 is equal 7. Or anybody can answer, can give a guess. Why 142 sums up 7?
Got it. Thank you for that, Pedro, and I'm glad you were able to upload it to the board there.
Thank you. I just wanted to try it. I appreciate that.
Good stuff. That's what we're here for. We're here to learn and do it. You only get better at what you do when you do. There's an X to your left. You can X out of it if you like. Bottom left.
Okay. Okay, there was a second question attached to that. What is your mother tongue or language? And this is an important question that each of the attendees should mention their mother tongue so we get to know them better.
and how many languages you use to navigate the OES. You can use more than one. Sometimes I use two at least. And I just invited somebody from Vietnam, so I was able to tell him, go to the Vietnam. Not that I speak Vietnamese, but he felt very, very comfortable going to the Vietnamese and registering. So this is the question: what is your mother tongue or language, and whether you use more than one when you're navigating OES? If somebody wants to answer that, that would be a great thing.
Well, Christia's own answers in the chat. I use two languages to navigate, English and Filipino. And Irena Sala she uses three, Polish, English, and Italian. Whoa! And Isabel Bailey says, my mother tongue is Portuguese. And Christia's own says, my mother tongue is Filipino. Wow, good stuff. Anybody else? Anybody else want to tell us what your mother tongue is and how many languages you use in the OES? All right. Isabel says I use one language, English, and English. All right. There you have it. Good questions, Pedro. Thank you. Michael Chata says, he uses two, English and Polish. That's interesting. And Melanie Marcano says, my mother tongue is English. I use two, English and French. Parlez-vous français? And Greg Hill says, okay, Greg.
Thank you for joining us,
Greg, we appreciate you being here, brother. And James Kilgore says, my mother tongue is C plus LOL. All right. Ty Young must be in the crowd.
Is he?
No, he's not.
Oh.
James was making a joke. And Sina says Malay and English. Ooh, all right. And Melanie says, oui, monsieur. See, you thought I didn't know a little French, huh? Roberto.
Are we done with this?
Yes.
We got to close out the.
Do I close it or?
No, he does. Have Pedro X.
Yeah, if you could X out of that, Pedro, we'll move on a little bit.
You know how to do that, Pedro?
Yeah.
I guess I could do it.
All right. There we are. Hello, we're back, panel, and everybody's looking pretty spiffy there tonight. And let's see, Yana says his mother tongue is Bangli. Very nice. And let's see, do we have any hands raised? It's okay, raise your hand if you want to either make a comment, ask a question. We got people here that can answer those questions. See, Patty's signing. Is she signing to you?
No, she's reading the caption and signing.
Oh, okay.
I think it helps her to understand. So she
Sure, of course. Mohammed Ashraf Ansari, we're glad you're here again tonight, sir. All right, Mel's got her hand up, and I saw it right away. So go, Mel.
Hey, it's not a question. It's rather somebody's using the calculator.
I think someone's trying to figure out how 7 goes into 142 21 times, which really doesn't.
Yes, it's Pedro.
Okay, so it's not a question, but it's a regarding the registration, renewing your whatever you call it, the 93 or whatever it's called. I renewed my last account in December, and it extends until March, I think March 24th next year. Has anybody done any lately? I mean, in December. Like the first 2 ends in the end of January, but the last one I did, it ends in March, it says, expires March 24th, 2024.
What is your answer? What is your question?
Question is, has anybody seen theirs like that? Like when you renew in December, it's 3 months, right?
Yeah, correct.
Generally speaking. So I mentioned my last one I subscribed to ends in March of this year. So I'm asking, has anybody done one in December?
Yeah, I done many in December.
Oh, okay.
That's why the for all founders, those who have not yet subscribed, you subscribe today, you will still get March, end of March or early April. Because of the 3 months, you pay $93 for 3 months. It's a good deal.
$31 a month.
Yeah.
I didn't even use a calculator for that.
Thank you, Francis.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. It looks like Guyana has his hand up. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, good evening, Shifu. I have a multiple account. So when I was activate first September to 6 within 6 September I was activate many ID. So that ID right now showing in my profile blank. So what happened? Is a technical glitch or going on something work?
Yeah, Rob, you want to repeat your answer again just now?
Yeah, sure.
So
When
I click in my profile totally blank. Nothing happened there.
Right. Okay. Well, we've had that happen in a number of Lynn's accounts as well. It's happening to a lot of people. They are restructuring for better usage the profiles. So this way, when we go to O-Verify, it'll be seamless, and that's the reason for that. Your information is not lost. AI's got you. So your information is there in the computer, and it'll be repopulated very shortly.
Yeah. I have a many IDs, so a lot of my IDs same in my profile, all blank. Some
Don't you
IDs,
worry, as we say in Italian, and John Barillo will back me up. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Okay. Thank you. Love you.
I love you, brother. I'm glad you asked that question.
If you register with a blank profile, even though you subscribe to the OConnect, your email or OMail will have a acknowledgement that you have already paid for successfully.
Yeah, Sifu, today I saw in my SAM ID after 9 December when I was activate. So that in that ID today I saw in profile have all, but others before 9 December when I was activate, that profile is totally blank. You understand me?
Yeah, it's okay. Now leave it alone. If you go and play around with the OConnect, and then when you exit the OConnect, the dashboard have your complete profile is there. Please don't touch. Right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Good advice. All right, let me scroll down the board and see whose hand is raised. Could have sworn I saw a hand, one of the ladies, but anything's possible with these eyes. Anybody here want to say something? Or we can wrap up. Paul, we haven't heard from you tonight. Come on now.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. And I love that music. Sounds familiar.
Sounds like a cello.
I've heard that music before. Can I just speak over it?
Sure.
Or we can just have the background stop. Yeah, let's stop it for a while so Paul can say.
Go ahead, Paul.
I've heard that music before. It's you know, I know it. Can't place it, but I know it. But yeah, good to be here again. It's all good and all great and all God. 3 G's. Robin Lynn, you guys live in Florida, a unique state, a powerful state, a state that is filled with scientific truth. Did you see what came out in Florida today?
I haven't watched the news today, but let us know. What is it?
When you go to sleep, I won't mention it here. When you go to sleep, or before you go to sleep, Google your state attorney, surgeon general. And hear
Well,
what he has to say.
I personally happen to know him. I'm surprised I didn't hear from him. He went to school in Miami and is dear friends with my one son's ex-girlfriend. They were classmates. So I'll check that out as soon as we get done. Thank you.
You mean absolutely? You got to read. You got to read that. That's very important for you there. And believe it or not, I'm not as educated as the doctor, but you know that is one thing I know quite a bit about. I spent 3 years reading up on it. So, but do read what he said. It's
I will.
Important. It's very, 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 very important. I wish Ash could see it. But does he have a home in Florida too?
Well, Ash is based in Orlando.
Yeah, well, someone should let him know he need to read. He need to Google Mr. Delapido and read what he had to say.
All right.
You know, he really needs to hear that, I think.
All right. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Let's go over to the let's see, Swihart McConaughey, or in this case, it looks like the McConaughey guy is going to speak first. Go ahead, DL.
Yeah, I believe what Paul's talking about is the Attorney General Lapido down there. He basically said that they're going to outlaw the mRNA shots that's coming in the COVID shots now. So in Florida, at least, mRNA is going to be outlawed. So that's a darn good thing, in my opinion.
I agree 100% with that. I'm a proud supporter of that.
Agreed. He's a great attorney general. I've been following for a few years, so I know what Paul's talking about.
All right. Back to you, Paul. Or what are we doing here?
Paul.
I heard Ash today, and you know, he said he was sick, but I could tell from his voice that he was sick. So you know, he needs to get what Mr. Delapido. He needs to read that. He really needs to read it because believe me, I know what's going on. I spent 3 years reading up on this thing. I know exactly what's going on. I won't say here, but I know exactly what is going on. I know it going and coming, and coming and going.
Doesn't have anything to do with Big Pharma, does it? That's all I'm going to say. No, that's all.
You don't want to scare anybody, but you know, if you get me privately, you'll have a lot to say, but I wouldn't say here. And I don't make stuff up, and I don't guess. It's all science, and it's all scientific, and it's all God.
Well, I have a dear friend. She's a senior research scientist for Bayer Aspirin, and Bayer is a producer of that stuff. And she's told me some interesting stories. She's an MD and a pharmacist working for Bayer. I won't go any further than that. I don't want to reveal anything.
Beautiful. But yeah, it's important. His reasoning behind his actions is what is important. You read the whole complete statement and read what his reasoning is and who he quotes in his reasoning. Who he quotes. I'm not making anything up. It's very important to read it really slowly so you understand what he's saying.
All right. I didn't hear what you said. 1 second. All right. There's got to be another hand up too. Come on, come on, come on. DL, were you done? It's okay to be done. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I was finished, Rob. Yeah, I just wanted to, I seen that earlier today online about the mRNA, and the Attorney General kind of saying he didn't want to see that no more down in Florida.
All right. Did Dawn want to hop in here on that or another subject, I should say?
All I'm saying, if you want to build your immune system, drink elderberry juice.
Well, that's right. We got someone that knows about what to drink and what to eat.
Elderberry juice is
healthy,
amazing for your system to stay healthy.
Elderberry?
Elderberry.
Elderberry juice. Yes, we get it all the time. Elderberry, absolutely.
It'll boost your immune system.
Believe me, she's a holistic health coach for a good reason. She knows exactly what she's saying when it comes to that kind of stuff. And I'm kind of out of touch there. But
can you put it in the
better
chat?
listen to her. What's that?
I do,
Francis?
absolutely.
Sometimes.
Put the name in the chat. The juice.
Oh,
you know, let me get a bottle out. Just a minute.
Thank you.
We can put it in the chat also, Francis.
Thank you.
I don't know if they can see this.
Put up the camera.
You can get, I don't know if you have a Kroger store, but they have this. But I can take a picture of it and post it. But it's called Immune Support. It's made by Simple Truth.
Yeah, we got a good glimpse of it there. Thank you.
But if you have a Kroger store, that's where I get this.
Or even the Winn-Dixie, or if I remember right, when I lived in Orlando, it was a Winn-Dixie or a Publix, I believe.
But you can get straight elderberry juice too, and it tastes good.
Yeah, they have
Also,
that
Francis,
at Public, DL. I've seen it at Public.
okay, good deal. That's really good for you. And the Francis wanted you to put the name of that elderberry juice in the chat, Don.
Okay,
So
right.
if you could do
I
that,
put
it'd
it
be
in
great.
the chat already.
Wait a minute.
You got it in there?
Mel, our executive assistant, has already put that in the chat.
Thank you, Mel.
also-
You're on top of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mel. Appreciate you.
Welcome. You can also get elderberry, the dry elderberry at the Wieners, the Marshalls, Home Sense. If you check the shelf, there are a great deal of packs of health products. And if you look well, you can get elderberry and goji berries. All of them, they are all dried. You get the little packs of them. They can be expensive, but you can get them there as well. Don, I just wanted to help. Sorry.
Thank you,
No,
man.
that's good, man. You are on top of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's wrap up now with Cynthia Hopkins. Miss Hopkins.
Cynthia, you want to talk? You gotta move up. Did she?
She raised her hand. Oh, she didn't mean to.
No, I think she's gonna speak. Can you see me? Yes, yes, yes. I see you. She's asking about elderberry. It's good for your health. The tea is good. It really helps a lot. Your body system, it really is good for it. When I'm sick, one day later, it helps just to drink the elderberry tea. It's really worth it. It's good. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know about elderberry myself, so I'll try that. I like tea. Yep, so that was her contribution about the elderberry tea. I think she's going to get it, I'm guessing. She left the screen. She's probably going to show us what she has. Very cool. You want to show us? Okay, wait. Oh, that'll be side view. Okay, wait.
There it is. Bigelow green tea
I'm going to put that side view.
with elderberry.
Okay. Can you make sound? Then we can see you. You have to make noise. Try it now. If you're quiet, camera won't show you. You have to speak or make sound, then we can see you. It's really not for death. Okay, let me just put it back to gallery. It's okay. It's okay. Because it's for hearing people, you have to talk, and then the camera goes. And when you stop talking, it's the other person. Anyway, can you show again? Show again. Show again the T. Want to show the T? Get close to the camera. There she goes. Bigelow green tea with elderberry. Oh, yeah. Good for your health. It really helps. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Anybody else? We're going to probably wrap up soon. But if you want to speak, raise your hand. If you want to speak.
Did John want to sing a song, or are you a little under the weather?
Do you feel like
I could give it a shot. I'm not perfect, but I could try and sing. I have something I could sing if you want me to.
Okay, and what we'll do is we'll stop the recording, but first we want to save the chat. The chat saved today. Yay. Yesterday it didn't save, but it's saved now. Finish save the chat. And then we want to say thank you to everyone here, deaf, hearing. We missed Eddie home. I don't know what happened. The deaf blind gentleman, for some reason, he's not here. Next time we'll see him again. Okay. But thank you to everyone. It was a really good session. A lot of participation, good conversation, questions, good answers. Agree? Say yes. So cute, my husband.
Yes.
Oh. That.
That's just signing for yes. Okay, thank you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to stop the recording. Oh, wait, we got Mel first. No,
There's a Q&A at 12 o'clock. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
20 minutes time.
In 20 minutes, we have the OES Q&A, question and answer session. We will post it in the back office. When I'm done here, I'll post in the back office. Come and join us. It's a very nice, friendly group, and you can ask any of your questions there. So it's a fun time. If you're awake anyway, why not join us?
More Q&A with Francis Tay.
The OES Q&A. Deaf can come too. Come. Deaf, blind, whatever. Come. All righty. Well, let me do one group photo, okay, before we leave. Let's do it now, okay? Are you guys ready? I will count 1, 2, 3, and then Cynthia will take group picture. Are you ready? I will count 1, 2, 3. Ready? I don't want you to miss. Who else? Gianna, we're going to take a group picture. Armin, we're going to take a group picture. And John is ready with his fingers. I see him. He's ready to roll. And Patty's ready. I see her with her I love you like this. So cute. Michelle, if you want to come to the camera, up to you. All right? Gianna, you coming? Gianna, where's Gianna? I think he might have stepped away. And Armin, are you coming? Armin? All right. I'll have you come. So I can come. Ready? With your expressions and your body language and all of that. Gestures. Ready? Tito? You ready? Group picture. Ready? I will count 1, 2, 3. I can take the snapshot, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, good. Right, let me save it. Hold on. Save it. Save it.
Ma'am, I have request to you. Please share to our group.
Oh, were you in the picture? Diana, were you in the picture? Diana?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, we'll share it to that chat.
Yeah.
The RobLynnLive chat. I always put it there.
I want. Thank you.
I'll post it there. Okay, sure. All right. Anything else before we go? Anything else? Final comments? Anyone? Final comments? Okay.
Oh, Paul has a comment.
Paul. Okay, where's Paul?
Right there in the middle.
All right, go ahead, Paul.
This is for John Barillo. This is for John Barillo. John is in New York. He's kind of close to me. You want to do an experiment, John? If you want to do an experiment, when I see you, we can see if it works. Touch this metal on this your screen. Put your hand on the screen and touch this metal in front of my face.
Okay.
Touch it to your screen.
There you go.
You did it?
Yeah.
All right, good. Now when I meet you, if I ever meet you, I'll be able to test you and see if any of the energy in here got transferred to you.
Okay.
Oh.
Then we'll report back.
All right.
Thanks everybody for being here. You guys mean the world to us, and this Q&A is gaining more and more momentum. We love having the deaf blind here tonight. It's more than fascinating. It's terrific, and we love it. And we'll be back again. We'll be back tomorrow at noon, and then again that's with Straight Talk, and we'll also be on at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. But let's all slide on over and see Francis Tay at the OES lunchtime.
All right.
Good night, everybody. Good afternoon and good morning.
Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Let me see.
Good night, everyone. Go to
Arrivederci.
the next panel with Francis T.
Good night.
Tay.
Love you all.
And good night to
Love
everyone
you
in
all.
the
Love you all.
chat. Thank you.
Night,
Thank you, everybody in
Good
the
night,
chat.
family. Good night.
Night,
Good
Chris.
night.
Night, Cynthia, Melanie, Dawn, John, Patricia,
Yes.
Seidel,
Love you.
Carl,
I'm gonna stop the recording.
Pedro, Robert, Cecil.
Yeah. I'll stop the recording. I think we forgot about John want to sing. John wants to sing. So